right, another episode of Shock ready to go. And starting the show off with a bang. The creepy candles are out. The mysterious fog also out. There she is, Madam Malice. Had a golden opportunity at the TLC Extreme with a title match against Marcella Drosy, but unfortunately came up short. But hopefully that has not left her undeterred, because Madam Malice has been doing great in the last couple of weeks, that last match aside. And we are going to see, is she going to bounce back with resilience, or is she going to let it get her down in the dumps? We are going to find out. Baron Max, hi buddy, just lay down there. Baron Max is in the house, ready to ruin another stream, right? He's looking like he's going to ruin a stream today, but we'll see. We will see.
A competitor who is always laser
and there we go.
on the competition.
Madam Malice.
Big things from her tonight. Here we go.
She is going up against
from Beverly Hills,
the Queen of Mean herself. It is Evelyn Precious.
This is an individual with the smarts to know that they're
The witch versus the... listen, I'm not going to say it. It rhymes, but I'm not going to say it. You know what I'm talking about. Madam Malice versus Evelyn Precious. One of those matches where the crowd is going to be cheering for the ring to collapse as opposed to cheering for a winner. But two incredibly talented superstars heading to the ring. Evelyn Precious.
She is physically and mentally prepared for...
Let's get the ball rolling. I am going to start the prediction, and you can let me know who you think is going to win this match. Again, if for some reason this is your first time watching the RLWF, then if I get a treat for you, you can have your very own superstar right here in the RLWF. All you need to do is drop by the Twitch stream if you're watching this later on YouTube. Get yourself a sub to the channel, or hang around for a little while, place a few bets, and 5,000 channel points will get you your very own superstar. It's just that easy. Just that easy. Madam Malice with the reversal on, Evelyn Precious. Again, should be an interesting match. Two submission specialists in the ring. We are going to see if this match is going to end in a tap out.
That can prohibit any use of their shoulder going forward.
That's disrespectful.
Baron Max already vocal about this match, meowing away over here. I'm not sure who he is favoring in this match. I'm assuming, I mean, it's tough to say. I mean, witches and cats have a very strong history together. So I suspect he might be going for Madam Malice. Oh my God. What a move by Evelyn Precious, though.
And there's still a lot of game left here.
Well scattered reversal there.
Nice reversal from Malice.
She saw it coming. Did you hear that impact? That offense
back and forth. And there you go. Locks in the heel hold. Trying to make Evelyn tap, but she kicks her way out of that one. Malice continuing to lay in with the kicks. Repositioning Evelyn.
She heads out of the ring.
Everyone heads to ringside. Madam Malice with a sharp strike across the face, but here comes Evelyn Precious. Didn't take kindly to that. Exchanging blows outside of the ring, neither gaining advantage. Jocko, welcome in, sir.
Oh, look at the knee strikes.
Jocko is on the card tonight. debuting, hopefully, his new moveset and attire.
Evades their offense.
Precious sends Callis back into the ring. Oof. Eats an elbow. Hooks the leg. I can't imagine that's going to get Evelyn Precious. It is not 2 count only. To be honest, Jocko, I'm not going to believe it until I see it either, and I'm the one who did it. I'm confident about the attire. I am confident about the attire because I could physically see the attire when I was setting up the match. The moveset, you'll have to let me know. I believe I've done it correctly, but I've been wrong about that almost every single time thus far, so we shall see.
Dropped right on their face. Into the knee drop.
Again, battling it out at ringside. A great back and forth match between these two.
Leg trapped.
Locks in, working on that leg again. 2 submission specialists in the ring right now. You gotta think it's gonna end that way.
Just imagine how it feels.
But right now,
This is gonna hurt.
Don't do it.
oof, I'm almost glad that was blocked by the barricade. Looked painful. Again, they have to be careful of the count out here.
Kick.
Jeremiah, welcome in, sir. Welcome in. Only the first match, Jeremiah. You've missed almost nothing.
Trap in the arm. STO.
And there's the STO. I have no idea what the count is at this point. Finally, Evelyn Precious tossed back in the ring. Madam Callis right in after her.
She's staying elusive.
And a beautiful neck breaker by Precious. Precious sweeps the leg. Hooks the leg. Does not get the 3 count. Oof, you lost your Facebook, Jeremiah. I sympathize. It happens to a lot of people. I think I'm the only person who hasn't had their Facebook account hacked yet. At some point. Callis setting her up. Could be going for a submission here. Setting her up for something. Maybe not. We might be seeing the Gigi driver. That's exactly what we're seeing. Kabam! Into the pin. That might be enough. Only the 2 Evelyn Precious manages to wriggle her way out. But there's the alley-oop powerbomb.
What energy in the arena tonight. That backfired on her.
Evelyn setting her up. Oh, thought she might have been setting her up for the figure 4. Thankfully for Madam Callis, she managed to reverse. And again, the kicks flying from Madam Callis.
You find a way to do superhuman things. That's what these combatants are doing here.
Appealing to the dark forces of the netherworld. Madam Callis.
Now trampling the opposition. What's coming here? Oh, look at this.
And there you go.
The ankle lock is cinched in.
Locks in the ankle lock. Good eye by the referee there. Evelyn Precious just a little too close to the ropes. And managed to get the rope break.
You can tell she is fully focused now.
But Madam Callis in control right now.
She has trouble coming.
And looks like we've got another submission hold. Oh my God, that looks painful.
Oh, look at this. Is she gonna tap?
That looks painful, but
Simple but effective.
a nice escape by Evelyn Precious. Madam Callis absolutely dominating Precious at this point, but unable to get the pin, unable to get her to tap. And now Precious fighting back. Again, Evelyn Precious ever only 1 figure 4 away from victory.
Target of the arm. From a seated position to a vertical base.
Precious has her up and oh,
Expertly applied suplex.
how is that for a
Time
suplex?
for her to be on the defensive.
Could be signs of trouble for her here.
Has her up again and
Well, this isn't just any butterfly suplex.
butterfly suplex.
Suplex. Nobody does that better. That's one way to create some separation.
But Madam Callis, to her credit, right back at it, and boom! What a move! What a move by Madam Callis. Gets the 3 count, and Madam Callis shakes off that loss at the pay-per-view and gets right back to winning ways against a very strong opponent in Evelyn Precious. I want to see that final move again. There's the butterfly suplex, and here it is. Kabam! Hooks the leg. Say goodnight to Evelyn Precious.
Here is your winner, the Witch.
She has plenty to celebrate here tonight.
Madam Callis, listen, if you think that was the only time she's going to be challenging for that women's title, you got another thing coming. All right, staying in the ladies division, but moving over to the tag team division. And making their way to the ring, Pink Perfection.
The following contest is a tag
Victoria
team
Long
match
and
set for
Whitney
on the way to the
Parker.
ring.
A duo that has showcased the very best in tag team wrestling tonight.
Again, another team that has been doing fairly well. I'm trying to think if Pink Perfection has not had a shot at the women's title in a little while, I believe. I'll have to, again, I think my brain is melted from trying to do all the stats. I've been inputting all the stats. Shout out to Jocko for allowing me to shamelessly steal his work. I mean, it's disgusting how much work that he has put in that I am just completely robbing him. So thank you again. That is going to be coming soon, hopefully. Pink Perfection. You start looking at all these teams and all these superstars in a historical context, gives you a different perspective on the RLWF and where we've been from day one to now.
WWE Universe more than ready to see this one start. This is going to be.
And here they come, the Gate Crashers. Speaking of day one, the OG women's tag team champs, Jessie Scott and Rachel Warren. Okay, I feel a little better, Jocko. Thank you. The sad thing is, because I've been doing so much work in Excel, we have an Excel sheet at work that I'm thinking, you know what, this might actually work for that. So I think that I'm going to transcend the video game world and use those skills to my actual job at some point. So we shall see how that goes. I'm like, look at this chart. We could just do a vertical lookup to compare these, and we could, it's sad. It's sad. I cannot tell them where I got the idea from, unfortunately, because I would just be embarrassed. But we shall see. Victoria Long starting off against Rachel Warren. Let me get the prediction started. There we go. You can let me know who you think's going to win this match.
Comes into a match hoping to get chucked around like that.
Again, the Gate Crashers and Pink Perfection had a very heated rivalry to start out in the very early days of the RLWF, so there's a lot of history between these two teams.
Right to the kidneys from behind.
Exactly, Jocko. Exactly.
Looking for more damage here.
I'm quoting that on my Tinder profile.
What a save. That
Jessie
should have been
Scott comes in to save her partner from that pin, and Victoria rewards her by hurling her to ringside. Oh, God, just dropped a fist right on the top of her head. Victoria Long on a little bit of a vicious streak here so far.
Quick thinking pays off.
Whitney Parker tagged into the match now. And Whitney, while she's in the corner, decides she's going to take a little shot at Jessie Scott. Jessie Scott desperately calling for the tag, but Whitney there to stop her. And boom, hits her with a drop kick. Both gate crashers at ringside. Whitney says, I'll take on both of you, no problem. Whitney Parker, confidence, not exactly a problem for Whitney Parker. Overconfidence, perhaps a problem for Whitney Parker. I mean, when you're looking at a tag team and you realize that Victoria Long is the more level-headed of the two, that is not a glowing endorsement. And Rachel Warren with a few combinations here sends her into the steel steps and then back into the ring. Referee Peter Jordanson keeping an eye, keeping a count. And Rachel Warren hot shots Victoria Long to ringside. Finally, Whitney back in the ring. Eats an elbow, hooks the leg. Only got the 1 count.
What a gutsy performance. She bails in a hurry.
And Whitney right back to the outside, taking on both members of the Gate Crashers. I think Whitney might have forgotten she's in a tag team. I think it's a handicap match of some sort. Again, taking a shot at Jessie Scott. And Jessie is at enough. And gives her what for. Whitney crawling to the corner now. Victoria Long tagged in as Rachel Warren gets back into the ring. Irish whip into the ropes. And a big back body drop by Long. Hooks the leg, and Jessie Scott, before Peter Jordanson can even get a count in, is in there to break up the pin. All right, well, that's good news, Jeremiah. That's good news. I mean, I pretty much only use my Facebook to keep track of family out of province at this point. And boom, nice snap suplex by Rachel Warren. She's got to be thinking tag, and she is.
Here's her tag.
Jessie Scott tagged in now.
She had it scouted.
Victoria Long brings it to the corner, and we're going to see a little tag team action from Pink Perfection. Double elbows. And Whitney Parker going right to work on Jessie Scott. Nice lariat clothesline. Top rope. And boom. With the frog splash. Nicely done. Whitney showing off for Jocko in the chat, no doubt, with that frog splash. But discus clothesline by Parker. And Jessie Scott just taking a beating, but here we go. Trying to stage a bit of a comeback. Nice running bulldog. Opting not to go back to her corner. And now deciding just to rip the face of Whitney Parker in half. That's a solid technical wrestling move. And Jessie bringing Whitney Parker to her corner, and we're going to see a little work here from the Gate Crashers. Boom! Double super kick. And Whitney Parker rolls to the outside to figure out where the heck she is. Manages to get the face buster on Rachel Warren. And another. Somewhere a smile creeps across the face of Rachel Warren's dentist. Whitney tossing Rachel all around ringside. They're at a 6 count. They are going to have to be mindful here.
Hey guys, she's dangerous.
Look at that fan intently watching the action. And who could blame him? 8 count gets back in. Maybe we might be getting a count out here. There's the 9 counts. And it looks like we're going to get a count out here. And the Gatecrashers have lost the match due to countout. Whitney Parker pummeling Rachel Warren on the outside. And she could not return in time. A great match by Pink Perfection. Oof, there's that double super kick. And there's the count out. Your winners, Pink Perfection.
Getting the best of them tonight.
The winner looks a bit let down that this is the way the match ended. Perhaps they should have tried to break.
I think Whitney Parker doing the lion's share of the work in this one, but sharing the victory is Pink Perfection. All right, finally, the men getting an opportunity to get in on the action. A Falls Count Anywhere match. Now, here's the question as we see our first participant, the Future, Aldo Cruz. Aldo Cruz, of course, time traveled from the future, an indeterminate point in the future, to come back and be a RLWF superstar. Now, the question is, in a Falls Count Anywhere match, if he moves forward or backwards in time with his opponent and pins them in the past, is that counting? Right? Is that a Falls Count Anywhere or a Falls Count Anywhen? Should this happen in the match, we will consult with physicists, astrophysicists, and see if we can't figure out the rules on this one here. RLWF a little bit fuzzy on time travel rules in their playbook. Surprising. But regardless, Aldo Cruz is here in the present, in this place, ready to pin his opponent. But who is that opponent, Norm? You've just been yakking through the whole intro. Who is he going to be facing? Why, it's none other than the Torch of the People himself. A young man named Jeremiah Cowboy Colt. Making his way to the ring. The pride of Illinois himself, Jeremiah Cowboy Colt, coming to face Aldo Cruz. I can't remember the last time they squared off, but I'm certain it's not the first time. Exactly. Jeremiah Cowboy Colt's Facebook account has gone down. I suspect it may have been the work of the future Aldo Cruz. He brought back hacking technology from the future and was able to somehow deny him access to his Facebook account. Of course, Jeremiah Cowboy Colt, huge on social media. The fans love him. The Wi-Fi at his ranch in Illinois, a little sketchy sometimes, let's be fair. It's out kind of in the remotest parts of Illinois. But
This is a match he's craved for quite some time. He's ready,
still,
raring to go.
a diabolical move by one Aldo Cruz, if in fact that is what happened. Well, let's see how it plays out inside the squared circle. Let me start the prediction. You can let me know who you think is going to win this match.
Falls Count Anywhere.
No disqualifications, no countouts.
Colt comes out swinging. Backbreaker into a face buster.
They could even let out their frustrations on you, Saxton.
I would I'd rather they stay far, like really far away from us, Corey.
And Colt has him up for, oh, thought it was a suplex into the neck breaker. Nicely done by Cowboy Colt.
Right after the neck breaker.
And another one, obviously targeting the neck of Aldo Cruz. Oof. Knee strike right to the face. I think he might have split him open. We'll have to wait and see if we can get a better look.
He's lost some of his wind now.
And he has, in fact, already been split open. And another neck breaker. Aldo Cruz. Listen, don't get a man in between. Don't get in between a man and his Facebook account, all right? It's going to make him ornery. And Aldo drop kicks Jeremiah to the outside.
And he'll leave the ring for this next
A falls count anywhere match, so a pinfall or submission will count, and boom, reversal into yet another neck breaker.
Corey, so many things can transpire in a match.
Cowboy
like this.
Colt
What could be that elusive X factor?
targeting the vertebrae of Aldo Cruz. Oh, a nice kick there by Aldo. And a little just desserts, a neck breaker for Colt.
Swing for the fences with a kendo stick. Send your opponent crashing through a table.
And oh, sent hard into the steel steps, and then Aldo Cruz heads back into the ring. He's going to head right back out again. And Colt's there waiting for him. Sends him into the steps. Rolls him over, hooks the leg. Only got the 1 count.
Strong kick out, but you have to wonder if he can keep it up.
Crowd at ringside enjoying the view.
Eats a punch to the face.
And Colt with a combination that gets reversed by Aldo Cruz. And now Aldo has him up, and boom! Sends him face first into the concrete.
Check this out, guys.
And oh no, on the concrete floor, Dude Buster. And things are not looking good for Cowboy Colt all of a sudden. Aldo Cruz. There's the pin. And oh, thought it was going to be a 3. Jeremiah Colt got the shoulder up, and there's Aldo Cruz with a few words to Colt. But Colt, as always, not willing to quit. Combination after combination has Aldo Cruz out on his feet. And then finally, boom, dropped straight on his curly head. Hooks the leg. And only got the 2 count. Aldo Cruz got that shoulder up somehow.
Oh, that was just malicious.
And Colt continues to work over that bloody forehead of Aldo Cruz. He's got him up again, and kaboom. Kaboom. That might very well be it. It is not. Aldo Cruz showing surprising resilience here. Nice block by Colt. Locks him in the armbar. Trying to make the future tap, but nice rollouts by Aldo Cruz to get out of that one. And here comes Cruz. Missed on the big haymaker to finish that combination. They lock up. Cruz sends him back into the ring. Looks like we're heading back to inside the squared circle.
Expected that one.
And boom, ripcord knee. The recoil cap. And now look out, could we see the Hangman's End? Boom, we do indeed, that's gotta be it. Hooks the leg. Say goodnight to Aldo Cruz, your winner, Jeremiah Cowboy Colt. And let that be a lesson to hackers everywhere. Here you can see from the replays. Oh, I could feel that one through the screen. Boom. Hangman's End, and that is it. Sayonara, Aldo Cruz.
Here's your winner, Jeremiah Cowboy Colt.
Impressive win for him here.
And the crowd goes crazy for Cowboy Colt with a big victory. Again, Jeremiah Colt's been a little not so great the last couple of times we've seen him. But as always, after a pay-per-view, the slate is wiped clean. You put up a couple of wins, and you're right back on top here in the RLWF.
Let's see what she can do.
All right, we are back. And out first, here she is.
Making her way to the ring, from the
Representing Slaughterhouse.
The WWE Universe has been counting.
It is the Butcher.
Minutes for this match to start. The countdown is almost over.
Chainsaw in hand. She is heading down to ringside. Again, Slaughterhouse losing those tag team belts at the TLC Extreme.
Such an incredible journey for this woman.
But the Butcher
A win tonight will take her even further.
looking to make her presence felt on the way to perhaps a shot at the women's title. Again, at the pay-per-view, she won that. I believe, that eight-woman battle royal. So a great showing by the Butcher, looking to keep that win streak going. And tonight,
And from London, England,
she is up against Bobby.
WWE Universe delivering quite a reaction. Perhaps the most highly anticipated match.
Are we gonna see the Twisted Bob tonight? Or is the Butcher gonna find a way to beat the Incredible Bobby?
She is ready for this big match, and she knows everyone backstage will be watching her make an impact.
There goes the pyro budget. Well worth it. Well worth it. Bobby, not as invulnerably dominant as she was when she first hit the RLWF, but still an incredibly
Do you guys have
dangerous
any
opponent by any
expectations
measure.
for the superstars
Let me
this
start the
match gets
prediction. You can
underway?
let me know who you think is going to win this match.
I'm talking about her mean streak really coming to the forefront.
Butcher
She
has
certainly
her
that
up,
malicious
taking her
side of
time,
and it could be extremely beneficial to let it out here.
and drops her.
One of the most destructive competitors we've ever seen in
Again, the violence and brutality on display here
She is unlike anything
from
we've seen
the
before.
Butcher.
And
I mean,
now
just an
series of
absolutely
stops and
vicious, vicious competitor.
arm stomp.
Missed on the leg drop. But right back to action. German suplex. Winding up. Oh, drop kick to the side of the head. Bobby rolls out of the ring.
She slips outside.
The Butcher
What has she
right
got
there
going?
after her. Another German suplex.
Looking bad for her here.
Yeah, but too soon to be worried.
Bobby trying to fight back, trying to get any kind of offense going here at all, but having no luck at all. No answers for the Butcher. Finally now stringing a bit of offense together.
Not done yet. Into the arm breaker.
Working the arm. Oh! That is not how an arm is supposed to bend, people. I'm no doctor. I'm not an armologist. But in my unprofessional opinion, that is not right. Bobby now
Measured knee drop.
putting together that offense. Got to be mindful of the count here, though. Another jawbreaker.
And surely she hears
They are at a 7 count. Bobby's got to get back in that ring.
Well, if she does, maybe she just doesn't care.
Butcher finally sends her back in, heads in after her.
This is just brute power.
And oh, hooks the leg and only got the 1 count.
To not even allow a 2 count.
More work will need to be done to get Bobby.
Oh, man, what a leg
Drops the leg.
Right on point.
Again, we are going to have to see what happens with Slaughterhouse. Obviously, I think it's fair to say that Hannibal Armstrong and Carter Ford are going to continue to try and regain those tag team belts. The Butcher has been, I think, relishing her managerial role, but I can't imagine that she has taken her eyes off the prize of the women's title. Never been around that way since she'd love to see it. Bobby sent face first into the mat. And one more time, again. Violence personified, the Butcher. And boom, just tosses her to the mat.
Still time to run away if she wants to.
Bobby took a very brief breather on the outside, but seemed to do the trick. Irish whip into the ropes, and nice. Arm drag.
Oh, right to the kidneys.
And Bobby, a nice stomp.
Stinging kick.
Missed on that one. The Butcher flattens her with a big clothesline.
And now she's giving us all a chance to bask in her effervescence. She's in serious pain.
Oof. What a kick to the face by the Butcher. Bobby being sized up for something. Has her by the throat, up above her head, and boom. Into the spine buster. Hooks the leg. That might be all she wrote for Bobby. It is not Bobby. Somehow kicks out after two. And a nice suplex. The Butcher hooks the leg. And there, finally. I mean, listen, Bobby was clearly coasting on fumes at the end there. Not surprised to see the Butcher get the 3 count after that spine buster. And then the arm drag suplex was enough to finally get Bobby down for the 3 counts. And the Butcher picks up another big win.
Here is your winner, the Butcher.
A very strong showing in this women's division victory.
Love them or hate them, you know they
Listen,
did everything they
it's a different. Listen, you know, Bobby is, of course, was dominant in the RPW, but you know the RPW. No, listen, we love the RPW here. There's nothing wrong with the RPW, but it's on a different level than the RLWF. The competition here is just that much greater. And listen, even the great Bobby's going to lose one now and then. A big, big win here for the Butcher. All right, triple threat match on the way.
The following is a triple threat.
And coming out first, the Thunder from Down Under.
Making his way to the ring from Melbourne, Australia.
Moz of Oz.
48 pounds. The Snake Hunter.
You know, this person takes some pride in their work, but who could blame them? Few are as gifted in the ring as
Moz of Oz making his way to the ring with Killer in tow. Is Killer going to get unleashed tonight? Only time will tell.
This match has everyone backstage buzzing. He is an exciting competitor to watch.
The great Moz of Oz lost at the pay-per-view, the Wild Ones, in a match against The Cure. But Moz of Oz. Again, I've been crunching the numbers on stats, and I believe that Moz is
And his opponents, first,
one of the best, if not the best, all-star champions in terms of length of reign.
95 pounds, the All-American.
And shockingly, never had a belt around his waist. Matt Wyndham, the All-American.
This match, I cannot wait to finally do it.
I mean, this is a guy who you would have presumed to have been a champion, but thus far it has eluded him, despite the fact that he's got a great win record, always performs well in multi-man matches, so they're going to have to be kept mindful here. But for whatever reason, the opportunity has just not been there for him. But looking to change his karma.
And here we go.
And the final participant, Kurt Wilde,
From Philadelphia,
making his way to the ring, the pride of Philly, Kurt Wilde.
Tricks up this superstar's sleeve for this match.
This isn't a magic show, Saxton. They don't have tricks. They have a solid game plan. And
I mean, my only complaint about Kurt Wilde is, you know, could you pump up the energy a bit for your intro? Of course I am joking. Kurt Wilde, not one to avoid a challenge and not one to avoid a bit of dramatic theater in his entrance. That said, we're going to skip through some of that there so we can keep going. But there's your triple threat. Extreme rules here, so anything goes. And let's start the prediction. You can let me know who you think is going to win this one.
Throughout history, there have been laws and rules to keep
Matt Windham going right after Maz of Oz. Probably a good idea. Maz now sends Kurt Wilde to the apron. Windham with a leg drop on the arm of Maz of Oz. Kurt Wilde back in the ring now, going after the All-American. Look at this maneuver. Pump handled slam. Oof, and missing somewhat on that dive over Matt Windham. Kurt Wilde, Irish whipped into the ropes. Maz of Oz sent to the outside. And Wilde going to work on the All-American, goes for the pin. Doesn't even get the one count. Maz right back in there, and there! Hit him with the diving forearm that time, a clothesline rather. And Matt Windham. Oh no, the reversal by Wilde. Look at Kurt Wilde. Again, Kurt Wilde, a very, very strong competitor. Back body drop by Maz. But Kurt Wilde's another guy who can come in and surprise you in a multi-man, that's for sure. He's done it before. Maz, double underhook suplex on the All-American. And now sends Wilde into the corner, back body drop, sorry, into the ropes, right, not the corner. Maz, misses with the steel steps, but I thought he caught him that second time, but did not. Irish whip and a back body drop from Kurt Wilde. All-American, listen, baseball is the great American pastime, and he's swinging for the fences. Kurt Wilde manages to kick out at one somehow after taking that baseball bat to the noggin. No helmets in the RLWF. Windham has him up and power slammed to the mat. Maz stalking from behind and sends Matt Windham to the outside. Maz goes outside. No one's left inside the ring. Might as well go out to face his opponents. And Kurt Wilde has Maz up, and boom! Shoulder breaker. Missed on the splash, though. And again, the strength and power of Matt Windham. I mean, look at him. Like a wall of muscle. Matt Windham tries to grab at Kurt Wilde, but he snuck into the ring first. Sends Maz into the corner, and now Matt's got him. Clubs that big arm across his chest. Maz breaks up the pin. Again, this is not an elimination match, so first pinfall or submission is your winner. Elbow to the face.
Spiced it up.
And a power slam by Wyndham. Now he's got Maz up
Unsure what they're thinking.
and drops him face first across that turnbuckle. Kurt Wilde counters and brings Matt Wyndham down to the ground. He's got a arm lock locked in here, but a nice escape by Wyndham. Strength of Wyndham on display there with the two-handed choke slam. Maz in like a shot, trying to break up the pin. Looks like Kurt Wilde managed to kick out.
What a nasty knee lift.
Maz thought he might be going top rope for a second there, but changed his mind. Kurt Wilde going after Maz now. Look at the elbows. And now Kurt Wilde has that baseball bat and working Maz over in the corner. Maz falls to the ground, hooks the leg. That could very well be it. Only got the 2 count. Maz of Oz manages to kick out. And oh, the thrust kick to the face of Matt Wyndham. Kurt Wilde going hog wild here in the ring. Maz, though, trying to regain control here in this match and locks in the submission hold. Is he going to get Kurt Wilde a tap? Maz of Oz, the submission specialist. But Kurt Wilde rolls him off him.
Face first with a waistlock takedown. Caught the leg.
Kurt Wilde catches the leg of Matt Wyndham, spins him around. Irish whip into the ropes, and boom. Knee to the face, hooks the leg. Only got the 2 count. Maz has that baseball bat looking for a little revenge, but Kurt Wilde caught him first.
Stiff elbow will break that up. Slips out of the way there. What reflexes?
Kurt Wilde with the DDT on Maz of Oz. Locks up with the All-American. Got him up on his broad shoulders. And look at the... just presses him into the air and drops him. Strength of Matt Wyndham, unbelievable. Maz now has the baseball bat, and boom. Gives Matt Wyndham a shot to the back, hooks the leg. Is that going to be enough to put away the All-American? It is not. Gets that shoulder up. The power of America on display. Kurt Wilde throws in the steel steps here. Maz, I don't know if he spotted Kurt Wilde. He knows he's there now. Wilde has him up, and boom, there's the rampage. Drops him on his head, hooks the leg, but Matt Wyndham right there to break up the pin. And now Matt Wyndham just tosses Kurt Wilde aside, hooks the leg. Is that going to be enough? Maz, no shape to stop him, but Kurt Wilde, thankfully, had enough left in him to kick out. Oh! Hyperdrive on Maz of Oz. Kurt Wilde and Matt Wyndham just exhausted in the ring right now, but finally Matt Wyndham, snake eyes on Kurt Wilde, locks up with Maz. Maz sends him all the way to the outside. And Maz taking just a moment to regain his composure before heading back outside to face off against the All-American. Headed him off at the pass, and now abdominal stretch. No, he's got him into a cross of pain, a little shades of pain chase from the Anarchists there. But again, not a Falls Count Anywhere match. So he's got to hit those submissions in the ring.
Whip back into the ring.
Wyndham sent back in the ring. Maz heads in. Kurt Wilde back in as well. Maz drops that elbow. Kurt Wilde swinging away with that baseball bat. Maz hits him with a few right crosses, and then kabam! Almost drops him right on the head of Matt Windham.
What now?
And Maz with a shot to the gut. Is that going to be all it takes? It is Maz of Oz. Manages to outlast Matt Windham and Kurt Wilde to get that victory. 1, 2, 3 right on the logo. There was that huge thrust kick by Wilde. Always dangerous. He can hit that thrust kick anywhere. I mean, a great match by all three performers tonight. But there's your winner, Maz of Oz, and the real winner, the fans, because they get to see none other than Killer. Not a winner, the referee, who is not a fan and runs for her life. Maz of Oz and Killer, your winners tonight in a triple threat match.
They are ready for a fight.
All right, out first. With his manager for the night, THP, it is the illustrious Jocko, sporting a new look.
From Rochester,
Looks pretty sharp, I have to admit. 2/3 of the Cure, of course, All-Star champion THP Holm.
WWE Universe has expected a classic.
Not heading to ringside tonight, but THP is dangerous enough. A more than a big enough distraction for the both of them.
Calls himself the standard bearer of this division and plans on proving it in a matter of moments.
And Jocko ready for singles competition. No doubt THP is going to play a role in this match, though, if anything we've seen of the Cure proves to be the case. And tonight, you hear those jungle drums a-beatin'. And we have none other than Gorilla Mondo making his way to the ring to face Jocko.
Mondo.
Just look at the swagger on display.
Gorilla Mondo.
Really, Saxton? You know a number of people in the back.
Again, the luckiest son of a gun in the RLWF. But that said, for all of his luck, for all of his breaks, although he did have a run as RLWF Men's Champion, that is about it.
A competitor who does not
So
know the
again,
meaning of the word quit. He is ready for battle.
keeping his eyes on the prize, looking to stack up some victories, but he's outnumbered against the Cure tonight. Jocko does not seem concerned about the competition. Let's start the prediction. You can let me know who you think is going to win.
While he might be molded, he can still use a little
Mondo
refinement.
into the corner
If he can
immediately.
harness that potential, we're looking at the next big
And
thing.
Jocko
But there's something that comes
having a
with
little
time
dance party
and
here with
experience.
Gorilla Mondo.
He's
What
taking
is
on a guy
going
that's
on
gonna put him in
here?
his place here tonight. He's
Again,
gonna say all
Jocko,
he knows. He's gonna prove a point in
I mean,
this match
to
tonight.
call him unpredictable is an understatement. I mean, there's no word to describe it.
Forearm after forearm, vicious attack.
And Jocko looking great in the early going.
Waist lift. Yeah, raw power.
And boom!
What a spine buster.
Unbelievable spine buster. I'm not even in the ring, and that almost busted my spine.
And here's a cover.
Cover already.
Powers through it.
2 count only, but
Barely, but it counts.
Jocko dominating in the early going.
Dragon screw ankle breaker. Wow,
Oh.
it hurt. And now he's just being pushed around.
This is where his fortitude will be put to the test.
Absolutely vicious Jocko. I mean, THP can just sit back, relax, read a book, listen to a podcast. Jocko seems to have this one covered. Missed on that knee, though, giving Gorilla a chance, but Irish whip into the ropes, and boom, another spine buster.
And he said, "You're not getting me with that this time."
And that was a
Flying forearm
attack.
by Gorilla Mondo, more out of desperation than anything else.
On the mark.
And Gorilla trying to get something going here. Off the ropes, it hits him with the senton.
Hits the target. Ooh.
Stomping away. But nice reversal from Jocko. I'm liking the new look for Jocko. Say what you will about the man, but his fashion sense, impeccable. Hooks the leg. Peter Jordanson is way out of position on that one. Only got the one count.
Really has to make his opponent question his game plan.
Everyone slides to the outside.
Vicious right
And Jocko continues the assault. Oh,
Nice leg sweep.
beautiful leg sweep there by Jocko. He takes a bow, and well, he should.
What he needs to do.
Missed on that one. Gorilla with a nice reversal. Baron Max looking to get on screen. He's going to have to wait. You got to wait, Ben. Jocko, I know, you're getting... Baron Max gets excited when he sees Jocko in a match, but you got to wait, buddy.
Punches to the ear.
Gorilla Mondo
After this match.
trying to get something going here against Jocko.
Obviously not about the ref's count, Cole.
Drives a foot into the stomach.
Okay, come here.
Shifts it back onto him.
Baron Max wants to watch Jocko, so fair enough. He's over here, dummy. And boom!
Zigzag from this
Zigzag from Jocko. Hooks the leg. Oh, thought he might have had it.
He's still in the fight, but for how much longer?
Hits him with the
Gorilla Mondo with the counter. Irish whip into the ropes. To no effect, Jocko hits him with a clothesline and a big forearm. Nice combination from Jocko. Big splash into the corner. And you know what that means. Here it comes.
to get worse for this competitor.
The worm, and boom. Hits him with the big elbow. That might be all she wrote for Gorilla.
barely kicks out.
There's some shock in the arena.
Only got
after
the
that
2
kick
count, but
Headed
the
up
clock is
inside.
ticking. Are we going to see the illustrious frog splash? We are. Boom. Nails it. That's got to be it.
Is it enough? The cover. And the kick out.
Oh, somehow Gorilla Mondo,
That was about as close as it could get without
somehow
being
Gorilla
overboard.
Mondo
That
manages
was the best weapon in the arsenal.
to
But it
kick
wasn't
out
enough to
after the
produce
frog
results.
splash as well.
Fighting back
Gorilla
with a counter.
Mondo,
With a big boot.
on muscle memory alone at this point, he must be.
You've got to wonder how much has been taken out of these superstars thus far.
And is there anything left?
Mondo
Way slam.
with a nice fall away slam. Off the ropes, hits him with the senton again.
He's getting pushed onto the defensive.
Well, all things considered.
Down they go.
And now Gorilla Mondo with a series of clotheslines. Boom, hits him with the kick to the face.
And up the turnbuckles we go.
Gorilla Mondo, are we going to see the 450 elbow? He's going to try it. And Jocko hooked him in
Measured knee drop.
and got out of the way at the last second.
This superstar has a hold of the leg going round
And
round.
Jocko now. Okay, buddy, you got to come down here. Come here. This match is too exciting. It's too exciting for little kiddies.
Pulls the trigger.
Jocko with the knee to the chin.
Off the top.
And are we going to see a second illustrious frog splash? No, this time Gorilla Mondo
Rough landing.
pulls the football away.
There are no words for the ride these fans have gone through in this
Small
match.
package. Powerbomb hooks the leg. And Jocko manages to kick out after 2. What an incredible match. And now here we go. THP with a few words for Gorilla Mondo distracting him. Jocko sneaks up from in behind, but Gorilla Mondo ready for him. But still, Jocko grabbed him by the throat for the submission. He has closed off his windpipe. Gorilla Monto grabs onto his throat there after that one. Hip toss by Gorilla, and Jocko heads outside for just a quick moment, quick little breather. Irish whip into the ropes. Goes nowhere. Jocko with a combination. Oh! Flattens him with a series of kicks. Out to the ringside, and Gorilla Mondo with the counter. THP keeping a close eye.
And deep into this match, he is taking on more unwelcome damage.
Counter by Jocko. Mondo sent back into the ring. Jocko takes a bow, and well he should. He has put on quite a performance tonight. Backbreaker into the face buster. And Jocko decides to just take a little moment to himself. You know, you need a little me time sometimes. It's important in life. And Jocko, boom! Drives him into the mat with that spine buster. A series of knees, and Gorilla Mondo is in a heap of trouble right now. Top rope. If he hits him with another frog splash, that's it. That is it. Say goodnight. Say goodnight. Your winner, Jocko. Debuting his new attire. Gets the victory. There's the first of a couple of frog splashes, and then here's the 450 elbow that missed. And then Jocko missed on this one. This small package powerbomb too, yikes.
Here is your winner.
But your winner, Jocko. THP taking yet another assist in a win for a Cure teammate. The Cure collectively looking very dangerous right now. And don't forget, THP still has that front of the line case. So they've already got one title. It could be two if Jocko doesn't beat him to it. All right, more singles competition out first. The Peruvian Viper, Colombo, in a no-holds-barred match.
From Lima, Peru, weighing in at 200.
I mean, do you even need to get a weapon from under the wing when you've got arms like tree trunks? Those should be registered as lethal weapons in every state in the country.
Superstar says they're about respect, but do you really believe that, Corey? Do you mean
Colombo
do you actually believe they respect the rules and their opponents? Because the answer is
making an appearance. Colombo, of course, won that opening match at the pay-per-view, the tables elimination match. So he is riding a high. Again, another guy who you gotta think is gonna be prime candidate for a title match at some point. But tonight, he is facing a champion, but not for the belt. And when I say champion, I mean the champion.
From the Great Barrier Reef,
The champion.
272 pounds,
Sharknado. By miles, by every possible measure. The greatest Twitch champion of all time. He's held it twice. He has defended it more than any, I mean, by a factor of, I think, 3 or 4. I believe he has 6 title defenses, possibly 7. I can't remember exactly. And the next closest person, I believe, has 2. So Sharknado absolutely dominating as Twitch champion. He has held it longer than any other superstar in the history of the belt. Not on the line tonight, but it will be on the line next week. So this is just a regular old match between Sharknado and Colombo. And let's see if Sharknado is going to continue his winning ways. Starting the prediction now. You can let me know. Again, this is a no-holds-barred match. Anything goes.
I expect plenty of brutality tonight.
Sharknado
What a smash!
That is just insane.
woke up and chose violence. And Colombo paying the price for it right now. Slamming his head over and over and over again into the mat. Simple but effective. Off the ropes, and boom! Right hand to the side of the head. And now I think he's ripping. It's hard to tell from this camera angle. He's ripping into his face.
Oh, God! Now that was a very questionable attack. I think it goes beyond any gray area.
Sharknado just laying a beating on Colombo so far. And oh, Colombo got the knees up on that rolling senton. Someone got to take that belt off Sharknado's suit. Well, listen, easier said than done, Jocko. Easier said than done. I am absolutely listen. We all love Sharknado here. We all know Sharknado is a great superstar here in the RLWF, always has been. But even I am surprised at the dominance that he has displayed as a champion. Unbelievable. Credit to him. Oh, popped him right in the face with those steel steps and one more hit as well. No holds barred, including hitting someone with some steps. Colombo's got him up though now, and boom, down in a hurry. Hooks the legs. 0% chance of this being successful, and I am correct. I mean, I'm trying to think of who hasn't had a shot against Sharknado yet in Season 2, and who is going to be able to take that belt off of him. I just don't know. I just don't know. Is there anybody out of the community members that we think Sharknado can't beat? I don't know. I wouldn't put anybody on that list at this point.
Great display of strength with the suplex.
The damage he's taken is starting to pile up.
I'll tell you what, though, whoever does eventually take that belt off him has some pretty big fins to fill. And boom! Colombo with a little bit of revenge, hitting him with the steps. Double underhook suplex, nicely executed by Colombo.
He's in a state of distress now.
Yeah, but he's always one counter away from changing things.
And a knee to the face. And Colombo.
And a
double axe handle to the back. Sharknado decides he's going to grab a kendo stick and does not get the opportunity to hit him. Reversal by Shark. Again, no countouts here either. It's a no-holds-barred match. Neck breaker by Shark. Heads back into the ring. Grabs those steel steps. I can't imagine he's going to bring those to the outside. He does not. Heads out himself,
Heads out, and he has all the time he wants.
Colombo on his feet.
With a counter.
Oh,
Singular back body drop.
nicely done by Colombo.
They've definitely taken their lumps at this
And
point.
boom, just look at the power of Colombo, tossing him like a rag doll right over his head.
Please don't remind me, Corey.
Colombo has him up and over. Lands awkwardly on his hip there. Shark sent into the barricade. Colombo back into the ring. He is also going to just rearrange the position of the steel steps inside the ring. It's very important.
Taking it outside the ring now.
Colombo continues his attack on Sharknado, slamming him down into the concrete. And Shark, they are on the ramp now. No padding at all. Forget about the thin padding. There is no padding at all on that ramp.
Nothing good's about to happen up there either.
Colombo putting in the brain squeeze.
The atomic noogie.
And he's keeping the pressure on.
And now driving the back of his head into that ramp. Again, no protection on that ramp.
That is just insulting.
Colombo squeezing on the trapezius of Sharknado.
Plenty of ways to get creative. Up on the entrance area.
Also plenty of ways to get yourself seriously hurt.
Shark
Rapid shots right
getting
to the
pummeled repeatedly in the midsection by Colombo. Heading back towards ringside, but still somewhat on the ramp. Shark taking a running roll and ow! Hits him with the rolling thunder.
Plenty of action in this match, and the cost of that is really showing now.
Hard into the barricade there, crumples him. Shark back in the ring. Shark, I'm not sure if Shark knows where he is right now. Looks a little dazed. Waiting for Colombo to come back in to join him. He does. Shark waiting for him. Sends him Irish whip into the ropes and boom. Went for the spinning elbow, but Colombo, no dice. Colombo, boom, dropped him right on his head. Hooks the leg. Is that going to be it? It is not. Sharknado. The man refuses to lose.
These are the moments where you really find out how tough you are.
And now the question runs in the mind, how am I going to be able to end this?
And Colombo, boom, flattens him. Sharknado in trouble now. Colombo has him up. And boom, that is it. That is it. That's the one time you're going to see Sharknado spinning and it not lead to winning. Colombo, your winner again. The Twitch title not on the line. But at least we have proven that Sharknado can in fact be beaten one-on-one. And there's the finisher by Colombo. 1, 2, 3, and the Peruvian Viper keeps that win go. Those wins chalking up. A great match and a big win for Colombo. All right, back to tag team action, and out first, former women's tag team champions Malice, Nikita Nightmare, and Zinda making their way to the ring again. Once the most dominant tag team in the RLWF, but as of late, not quite so much. Still a dangerous team, don't get me wrong. They have proven it time and time and time again. But they have got to get their mojo back if they want to get the gold back around their waists. With a golden opportunity tonight against the champs themselves.
WWE Universe on their feet.
Beautiful Becca and Ginny Gorgeous, the Stunners.
And guys, this looks to be a match
The
with
Stunners
major implications here in WWE.
retained their belts at the TLC Extreme against Tonga and Mahler. And now facing the former champs Malice Again, the Stunners, this is their first run as champions. Nobody was quite sure how they would perform, but they have been exemplary as women's tag team champions. They have really talked the talk and walked the walk in the squared circle. And the fans approve, that is for sure. Again, a non-title match. Nikita Nightmare is going to start off against Jeannie Gorgeous. Let me get the prediction going. And you can let me know who you think is going to win this match.
Running hip attack. What impact?
Jeannie Gorgeous.
Oh, wicked kick to the lower back.
Tagging her partner
Tags in Beautiful Becca. Starting early with the crisp tags. They lock up. Nikita Nightmare trying to bring Beautiful Becca to her corner, but Beautiful Becca. Sharp elbows to the midsection puts a halt to that. Zinda took a cheap shot there.
Impressive counter.
Can't turn your back on the big Russian.
Disrupts the attack with an elbow to the gut.
Right across
And
the face.
Nikita now in control. No, I stand corrected. Beautiful Becca with the reversal. Irish whip into the ropes. And boom, a nice arm drag, hip toss. Hooks the leg a little early for that, I think. Nikita Nightmare able to kick out. And Beautiful Becca opts to tag in Jeannie Gorgeous. Jeannie Gorgeous just shoving the much smaller Nikita Nightmare off of her.
Back elbow. She's taking some big
Hits her with the
hits
combination, and now,
Critical point in this match, Cole. It's up to
boom,
her if she-
slams her to the ground, hooks the leg.
And the shoulder gets
Got the 2 count, but no
That
more.
might have been closer than she thought it would be.
And now,
Shot.
went over to give Zinda a shot, but Zinda got there first.
Sent all the way to the outside.
Jeannie Gorgeous hot shots her to the outside eventually, though. Zinda desperately calling for the tag. Nikita in no shape to offer it. As Jeannie Gorgeous has her on the ropes, literally and figuratively. Couple of shots to the back.
Great way to wear down your opponent.
Jeannie decides to send a receipt to Zinda, but Zinda once again fighting back. Zinda calls for the tag, and Nikita Nightmare manages to get the hot tag, and finally, Zinda and Jeannie are gonna face off. Torture rack applied, and boom! Zinda making an immediate impact, no pun intended, on Jeannie Gorgeous. Nice reversal by Jeannie. Has Zinda up, but a reversal by Zinda into a DDT. Beautifully executed. Zinda more nimble than perhaps we thought. Irish whip into the ropes. Right into the big elbow of Zinda before tagging in Nikita Nightmare. Jeannie Gorgeous manages to get the hot tag to Beautiful Becca. And oh, super kick right to the chin of Beautiful Becca. Nobody saw that coming, least of all Beautiful Becca.
Face first.
And Nikita Nightmare.
She avoids the attack completely.
Oh, what a counter.
Again, Nikita Nightmare, one of the more vicious competitors. Oh, stunner! Out of nowhere from Beautiful Becca, stunner on Nikita Nightmare. And Zinda has to get in that ring to save her partner.
Mounting.
Wow, that stunner, again, came out of nowhere.
And proving a bit slippery for them there.
Beautiful Becca in control now. Thrust kick.
Tagged in.
Flattens her. And Jeannie Gorgeous back in the match.
Popped right in the face.
Zinda trying to get something going against it. Jeannie Gorgeous desperately needs a tag at this point. Jeannie has her up, but oh, quick reversal from Nikita Nightmare again. There's that speed and agility. And now Nikita has her in the guillotine. wrapped her up like a pretzel, but here's the strength of Jeannie Gorgeous. Well, we would see the strength of Jeannie Gorgeous if it were not for the referee getting in the way. Thanks a lot, Peter Jordanson. Jeannie choking her out on that top rope. Nikita can barely reach the top rope. Hooks the leg. Zinda comes in for the save. Beautiful Becca is going to send Zinda into the corner. Hard into the corner. All four people in the ring. Peter Jordanson happy to kind of stand and watch it happen. Everyone at ringside now, and Jeannie Gorgeous chases Zinda back to her corner. Jeannie, I mean, right to be cautious about Zinda, but should be focusing on her opponent that's illegally tagged into the ring, and that's Nikita Nightmare, who is snuck back in behind her and drops her by the hair to the mat. Goes for the pin. Beautiful Becca hits Peter Jordanson by accident, coming in to break up that tag, and Peter Jordanson is down. You don't want to be facing Malice when there's no one there to enforce the rules, that's for sure. And now we're going to see a little teamwork on the part of Malice. Irish whip into the ropes and big back body drop. They lock up. Jeannie Gorgeous now bringing Zinda to the corner. And we're going to see a little tag team action. Head first into the boot of beautiful Becca.
Oh, come on. Get back in the ring and fight.
Well, maybe she wants to take the fight outside. Targets the gut to end the offense.
And Zinda with the counter on that jump from the middle rope. She is going to tag in Nikita Nightmare. And a super kick by Nikita.
And here we go now. Elbow drop to the knee.
Some crisp tags here from Malice. Again, this stage of the match, people are getting a little tired, a little winded.
She's pushed into the corner.
Those crisp tags are vital, but not effective as of yet because beautiful Becca in control. Becca heads to the outside for just a quick moment. Not sure what she was planning on doing there. Zinda has her now. Reversal by Becca. And the sit-out jawbreaker.
Pick up your teeth in the third row. Ripping and tearing at the face.
And now clawing at the face of Zinda.
That's not right. She bails.
Beautiful Becca tags in Jeannie Gorgeous. And boom, stunner on the big Russian, hooks the leg. Nikita Nightmare in like a shot to break that one up.
Timing with that reversal.
Zinda with a nice reversal. Oh, hits her with the big boot to the face. And now Zinda setting up Jeannie Gorgeous for something here. Jeannie staggers to her feet. Zinda has her up, and boom, backbreaker. Hooks the leg. Only got the 2 count. Jeannie Gorgeous manages to kick out. Zinda takes a look at the referee. Not a slow count, but Zinda feels differently.
Fends off the attack with an elbow.
And here comes Jeannie Gorgeous, but Zinda with the reversal. And has her up, and spine buster. Got the 2 count, but beautiful Becca in there for the save. She takes a shot at Zinda. Zinda has her up. No, reversed by Jeannie Gorgeous. Takes a few right hands. And then drags Zinda into the corner. More tag teams coming here. And boom, head first again into the boots of beautiful Becca. But Zinda gets the tag in to Nikita Nightmare. who tosses Becca into the corner. No problem, Jeremiah. Neckbreaker by Becca. Again, the Stunners have been very impressive as tag team champions. Looking to keep the winning coming. Irish whip into the ropes, or into the turnbuckle. And now Becca's going to go top rope. Are we going to see the big elbow? Kabam! There it is. Hooks the leg, but to no avail with the interference of Zinda. Becca with a few words to Zinda as she exits the ring. Nikita with a nice counter. And again, Nikita probably in need of a tag here. But beautiful Becca not allowing it. Reversed the clothesline, but now beautiful Becca reversing Nikita, who is sent into the corner. And big body slam by Becca, who is going to tag in Jeannie Gorgeous for a turn. Jeannie has Nikita up. Slaps her into the ropes. And now rope-assisted stomp. Caved in a few ribs there, I think, with that one. And beautiful Becca tagged back in as Nikita rolls out quickly. I'm not sure Nikita knows where she is at this point. Suplex by Becca, hooks the leg. Zinda's going to be in there to break it up.
Can we please get some control?
She's got an answer for that.
And look at the rolling reversal by beautiful Becca. The athleticism on display. Becca, of course, a former gymnast in her younger days. Nikita head first into the turnbuckle. Irish whip into the ropes and double flying elbows.
This is going to be dangerous.
Jeannie Gorgeous sizing up Nikita Nightmare here. And stunner. Hooks the leg. Once again, Zinda in there with the interference. Jeannie Gorgeous goes over to have a few words with her about it. And she is kicked to the outside. Beautiful Becca going after Nikita Nightmare. Jeannie out to save her partner.
Russian leg sweep. And she's still able to be the aggressor there.
This is reminding
Oh,
everyone of the fighting spirit
devastating
she possesses.
elbow by Jeannie Gorgeous. Flattens Nikita Nightmare. And then, rakes the back.
Rake to the back. Oh, look at this.
That $200 French manicure being put to good use by Jeannie Gorgeous.
Kick lands. She's lost some of that energy she had earlier.
Jeannie sends Nikita back into the ring.
Of course, they're going to wind up with a few battle scars.
And kick to the face. And there we go. Camel clutch locked in.
And there's the save.
Zinda has to once again come in and save her partner. And once again, Jeannie Gorgeous taking objection to it, but opts to tag in her partner instead of taking out her revenge on Zinda. They lock up. Irish whip, no. Reversed by Nikita Nightmare. Nikita Nightmare really needs to have a tag here, but the Stunners trying to keep things under their control. And Nikita Nightmare
Nasty kick.
taking a little too much time, I was going to say. Finally, she's not tagging. She's going top rope. Nikita Nightmare trying to finish this herself. Becca on her feet, and boom! Stunner from the top rope. Nikita Nightmare hooks the leg. Referee saw the rope break there. Good eye by Peter Jordanson.
Able to tag her partner.
Nikita tags in Zinda. And stunner immediately by beautiful Becca. Hooks the leg. Nikita Nightmare is right there to break it up, though.
Still got more fight here.
She manages to
Zinda
get control.
drops a big elbow. And another. And one more. Why not?
On their opponent.
Comes in off the tag.
Nightmare tagged in.
Directly to the neck.
And Nikita Nightmare looks to be going top rope. Beautiful Becca already getting to her feet. Nikita Nightmare hits her with the top rope stunner again.
It's a wrap.
Hooks the leg. Jeannie Gorgeous has to come in and save the partner, but once again you can see beautiful Becca managed to get her hand up on the rope.
So she tags in.
Zinda tagged in now.
Wrenching hammerlock.
Becca with the hammerlock suplex, or slam rather. Only got a 1 count before Nikita comes in, and Becca gives her a shot for her trouble.
Series of elbows looking to create separation.
Zinda
She does so.
trying to take control here, sends Becca into the corner.
Right in the jaw.
What a shot.
And working that arm, just wrenching it out of the shoulder socket. Head first into the turnbuckle.
Counters that.
There's the counter by Becca.
Oh, and she turns it around.
And now Becca brings Zinda into the corner.
Tag made here.
Gonna see more tag team action. Irish whip and
Double cross body block.
the flying cross body blocks by the Stunners. Zinda on the apron,
Right hand.
Enziguri to the floor.
but is Enziguri'd all the way to the outside. And now Hot Shot, Nikita Nightmare joins her. Jeannie Gorgeous heads to the outside
Ooh, that's gonna
and rakes those nails across the back of
She
Zinda.
throws her back in.
Jeannie Gorgeous tossed back inside Zinda. Letting the crowd get a little look at the old gun show there. Clothesline.
T.O. plants him. Nicely done.
And boom.
Strike to the back.
Just clubbing those big arms onto the back of Jeannie Gorgeous.
Proving they did their homework.
They lock up Zinda. Boom. With again,
Huge club.
clubbing strike.
No, that clothesline hurt.
And the step over clothesline. There's the second.
I say the third time's the
Looks
charm.
like third time's the charm. Here we go. Kabam. And Zinda is going to head to her corner and tag in Nikita Nightmare. What is it going to take for one of these teams to get the victory?
She sent flying into the corner.
Jeannie in the corner. Nikita Nightmare slams her.
For the victory here.
Hooks the leg.
Coming to the rescue.
And beautiful Becca has to come in and save her partner. Nikita takes a swipe but misses.
Made her pay for her mistake.
Irish whip into the ropes. Jeannie Gorgeous.
Caught with a
No.
jawbreaker.
Jawbreaker reversal and then a face buster.
Face.
And they are both down for the count. This has been a long match. It has taken its toll on everyone in it. Jeannie once more in the corner. Nikita picks her up for the body slam. And Nightmare taking a little walk on the outside. Again, I mean, everyone in this match is absolutely gassed. So Nikita just taking a moment to gather herself, and now with that little burst of energy from that rest, is literally kicking the lights out of Jeannie Gorgeous, hooks the leg, beautiful Becca in for the save again. Zinda coming over to talk to her about it. Nikita Nightmare, top rope, and hits the elbow. Does not go for the pin, though. Instead, listen, this is not the time to be showing off Nikita Nightmare. Going top rope one more time. Is it once too many times to the well? Hits her with a second elbow. That's got to be it. Hooks the leg. And that is it. Malice with a big, big victory over the reigning women's tag team champion Stunners after a long, grueling match. You can see the first of many Stunners there. There's another one. An absolutely grueling, grueling match, but in the end, your winners, Nikita Nightmare and Zinda. Malice. Are we going to see Malice on an unprecedented, what would that be, their fourth run as champions if they were to get the belts? Only time will tell. Still early. Still early. But a promising move for Malice. All right, the main event, a non-title matchup. And coming out first, the winner of that big 20-man Royal Rumble we saw at the TLC Extreme pay-per-view last week. Wee Nguyen. I think in the end beat out Matt Windham to pick up the win in the 20-man Royal Rumble, and we announced at the Rumble that there was going to be a little surprise, a little reward for the winner of the Rumble, and that was a non-title match against your brand new men's champion
Elijah George.
And Pee Wee
I like this guy.
is here for that opportunity, but also here, your new RLWF Men's Champion. And listen, I gotta admit that belt looks good around his waist. He has been waiting a long, long time for this. Elijah George has been a top contender since day one of the RLWF. And he has had chance after chance after chance and was never able to get it done until the TLC Extreme. And now, Elijah George, men's champion. Now, this is a non-title match, but of course, as we know, a win in a non-title match is the quickest way to put your name at the top of the list for title contenders when that time comes. THP with that front-of-the-line case. Elijah George now has to worry about him.
Here's a superstar that has been making waves for
Elijah,
weeks now, and that's why he's facing off against the champ here tonight.
Wasting no time. Let me start the prediction. You can let me know who you think is going to win this match.
He's looking to prove it.
Yeah, Corey, title or not, this is going to be.
I mean, this is one half of the challenge for Elijah George. Becoming champion is one of the most difficult things that you can do in the RLWF. The only thing more difficult is remaining champion. We have had a lot of champions come and go, but the greats are remembered by the length of their reign. And Elijah George is going to have to put together some wins and some title defenses in order to achieve the glory that he truly desires. He's doing well here against Pee Wee Nguyen, though, in his first match as champion. They roll to the outside. Elijah with a series of big chops, but Pee Wee coming back. Elijah float over neck breaker.
Counters.
There's the counter. And Pee Wee, no, reversed again by Elijah George. They lock up. Two big, strong boys there in the ring. At a 5 count, Pee Wee dives back in to avoid the countout. And Pee Wee demonstrating the strength here. Look at this. Laying the hammer down on Elijah George. Rolls out of the ring after him. Elijah waiting for him.
Lands the knee drop. Ah, look at this. Just
Elijah George twisting the neck of Wee Nguyen.
Cranking the head.
Comes back in the ring to reset the countout and then right back to work on Pee Wee.
Brought back into the ring from the
Tossed him in the ring. Again, Elijah George.
Oh, look at this. Arm wrench.
A lean figure, but almost 7 feet tall.
Only ever be second best.
Adds up to a huge, huge superstar. I think Pee Wee, got split open on that one.
Right back with a reversal.
They luck up Pee Wee and win. DDT on the champ. I mean, a win here against the champ would be huge for Pee Wee and win. Huge. Off the ropes, and boom. Big splash. Pee Wee, of course, had a belt. He was former All-Star champion, if I recall correctly. I should know this off the top of my head, but again, I've been doing so much work on the stats as of late for the RLWF. It's all blurred into one mass of numbers. Clothesline off the Irish whip by Elijah George. Pee Wee tackled to the outside.
The referee's count here. And he gets delivered
Sent back in the ring.
He's going for the pin. This could be.
Elijah rolls him over, goes to the pin. Only got the 2 count. Pee Wee manages to kick out. Elijah would like to seal the deal on his first match here as champion with a victory. But Pee Wee's going to make him work for it. Flattens him with a clothesline. Dodges another clothesline. Back body drop. And spine buster. Pee Wee looking to steal one. Only got the 2 count. Shoulder up by Elijah.
It's huge.
Repositioning. Pee Wee sizing him up. And boom, the big headbutt. Not letting that cut to the forehead deter him in any way. Pee Wee with the combinations to the gut. Knocking the wind right out of Elijah and then missed on the splash. Elijah gets to his feet. Trying to get something going. There's the reversal on Pee Wee. Has him up. That's a long way up. And a long way down for that suplex. Setting him up now. Are we going to see the wing clipper? What are we going to see? We are indeed wing clipper, and that might be all she wrote. For Pee Wee. No, Pee Wee gets that shoulder up, not willing to take a loss when he's got this golden opportunity. But oh, there's the side kick. And now setting him up. This could be curtains for Nguyen. Dodge by Pee Wee and the running bulldog. A huge, huge, huge turn of events here for Pee Wee Nguyen. They lock up. Pee Wee has him up. And face first off the turnbuckle. And then alley-oop. The crowd going wild. Wee Nguyen getting them going. He's feeling that second wind, feeding off the energy of the crowd. But right there to ruin the fun, Elijah George. But Pee Wee spins him around. Boom. Forearm. Wee Nguyen doing his best to try and eke out a victory against the champion. Pee Wee going top rope. Oh my goodness. Elijah stands up and sidesteps Pee Wee, trying for that somersault cannonball off the top rope. But Pee Wee with the pin. Elijah George gets those shoulder up. Pee Wee can't believe it's so close to victory. Elijah with the counter. Elijah has him up. Managed to touch the ropes with his legs to get out of that Canadian backbreaker submission hold. A little bit of luck for Wee Nguyen. Listen, sometimes to be champion, you got to be a little lucky. He has him up. Inverted atomic drop. Irish whip into the corner. And boom. Flattens him into the turnbuckles, hooks the leg. Is that going to be enough to get Pee Wee the victory? No. Elijah manages to kick out. What an incredible main event, ladies and gentlemen. Pee Wee's going top rope again. Waiting for Elijah to get to his feet, and boom, hit him with the somersault cannonball that time. Hooks the leg. That could very well be it. No, Elijah George again with the shoulder up. Pee Wee cannot believe it. What does he got to do? What does he have to do? Tosses Elijah aside. And one more time tosses him to the other corner. Wee Nguyen fired up, but unable to polish the champ off. Has him on his feet. Scoop slam. Hooks the leg. Is this finally going to be enough? It is. Wee Nguyen making the most of the opportunity after winning that 20-man Royal Rumble. Gets a win against Elijah George in Elijah George's first appearance as champion. A huge coup for Wee Nguyen.
Here is your winner, Wee Nguyen.
Wee Nguyen, fired up, doesn't mind the blood one bit, has not harshed his groove. A huge, huge upset victory for Wee Nguyen. The fans going crazy. An unbelievable result for that man. Wee Nguyen